We the people, we the people, we the people, we the people.
United States of America.
How you doing?
My name's Tom.
Oh, gee, you gotta shut that one off. Gee, I just said it and I didn't have to say nothing. Nah, but I'm gonna come across some very important issues. This might help quite a few parents out there with children that have autism. I happen to have a 6-year-old son that has autism at this point in time. And I'm just gonna come across, the signs of autism and what I believe, can be done to help their lives out a little bit better. My son was 2 when I realized that he had autism at 2 years old due to the fact that when he started talking, he had repetitive speech where he would say sentences constantly over and over again, the same sentence over and over again. This is called echolalia, which is an echoing effect that he would either copy from somebody else or from his point of view. Not only that, but they normally have difficulty in realizing meanings of sentences. They do gazing quite often, where they just gaze off into space, not understand certain things that happened a few seconds ago. For instance, they would, focus on toys of what they're actually made and put together with than actually playing with the toy. They have stereotype behaviors, which is considered as body rocking, hand flapping. They'll bang their head on the floor constantly, repetitively, until they actually fall asleep. From my belief, I believe that, it was the left and the right side of my son's brain which was causing a clashing of thoughts, where he just couldn't come up with any solutions, so his body just took over and did these things such as, banging his head on the floor, etc. I came up with some good solutions to helping parents with children with autism, which is such as to make a child more responsible so that way they can realize the things that they do, which is, for one, I would put a clear shoe holder over the door so that way the child could put their shoes in a clear shoe holder, whether it's on the door or on the wall or whatever. And this would also help keeping the room clean with no shoes on the floor, and the child could be responsible in actually putting their clothes away. That would stop the responsibility effect. If they have trouble with school, you can turn around, and put a school box on the desk, make a little desk area, for learning with all the things they need, such as rulers, pencils, crayons, paper, things like that. And it'll help them more out with school because they can actually study their school at home and draw their thoughts out on paper. And when they draw their thoughts out on paper, you can turn around and understand what they're actually thinking, and that way you can help them out better. In order to prevent night accidents, such as wetting the bed, things like that, etc., you can turn around and put a sticker on your child's hand. And before they go to bed, you say, look at your hand. Whoop, gotta go to the bathroom. Goes right to the bathroom. And also don't give your child anything to drink an hour before they go to bed, and this will actually slow down a bedwetting effect. That's, involved with night accidents. I just dropped that. Got a little nervous here. Okay. Make routine things to do to, stop confusion so it doesn't set in. Try to do the same repetitive things every day that you try to teach your child, and get down to your child's level so the child can actually understand you. Because when you're down to a child's level, the child doesn't become afraid as much because you're not towering over them. They actually understand what you're saying because you're looking into their eyes. And that is what I call paying close attention to a child. And there's also one more thing that you might want to do. You might want to change a child's diet. You might want to not give them so many sweets or sugared cereals, etc., ice cream, things like that, because sugar has a tendency of making a child very hyperactive, and they'll turn around and diagnose your child as having something like ADHD, and it might be the wrong diagnosis if you give your child a lot of sweets. So if you turn around and you reduce that, then the child can be more calm, and they won't burn themselves out so quickly, and it'll be a lot better for the kid. The hyperactiveness will slow down, and they'll pay more attention to you. And hopefully, these things will help our parents that do have children which they might consider that has autism. My name's Tom, and that's all I can do to try to help as many parents as I can. And not only that, I just hope that I learn things on my own that I possibly can learn even more about my children. And you guys have a good one.
This concludes this program broadcast. We the People, a freedom of speech television show. Go to www.wethepeopleofri.org.